Today's horoscope, Taurus April 6, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends the day in your creative and romantic solar fifth house, boosting your desire to enjoy yourself and magnifying your charm. Today is strong for bringing more harmony and enjoyment to your domestic world. There can be a lot of hopefulness with you today, and family affairs can be the motivator. Your ability to smooth over rough edges stands out. You are likely to give good advice and to be specially regarded as someone with common sense. Negotiations with family or about home and family matters can go exceptionally well. Or, this is a time of a sense of belonging and understanding with someone close to you. Taking special care of your home can figure strongly. You might make decisions about living arrangements or a personal matter. Your love horoscope. The power of divine timing is always at play, and it looks like you're about to see this firsthand. As you may know, the moon governs your committed seventh house of agreements, compromise, and one-on-one connections, but it will be sitting together with rebellious Uranus via your romantic fifth house of love, passion, and pleasure today. Fatal attraction? Not so much, but then again, you never know with the changemaker planet in the mix. Meanwhile, with both Mars and Venus dazzling your stability-seeking second house of comfort, finances, and value systems, one thing's for sure, you can expect emotional fulfillment in the most unconventional ways possible. Your career horoscope. Get invested in your craft. As the moon is exalted in Venusian Gemini, you may feel notably creative. Whatever inspires you at work, go forward with it. Focus on the tasks, projects, or even your side hustle, if you want to invest in it further. You may find that your aesthetic is also on point throughout the lunation, since the underlying Venusian vibes can give your artistic talents a boost. So, your projects and tasks may have a remarkable signature that sets your work apart from what your coworkers can bring to the table. Your finance horoscope. While just 2 days away from leaving your income sector, it is tomorrow that Venus will get a boost when the moon makes a timely return to your work sector. Today, knowing that Mars will stay on to help you fight for what you deserve, Venus is more focused on leaving you with something to aspire to today. It might feel more like wishful thinking, but this couldn't be more important. Social life today. Your social life is due to suffer some turbulence. You feel put down by friends and family, or even get into arguments with them. Take a critical look at yourself. Perhaps you are asking too much of your loved ones. Hold back a little and resolve the issues by talking to them instead of trying to have your own way all the time. Your dating horoscope. Something is brewing at home and only you can deal with. It might be as mundane as paying the bills on time or as tricky as getting roommates to stop fighting. Whatever it is, get on it right away. Flirting tips. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you desire. If you're not looking for rejection, try to develop a gentler and serene attitude, then those you meet find you to be a far more attractive proposition to date. Lucky numbers 2, 13, 25, 34, 42. Your well-being horoscope. While many find you to be hot or cold, this is not totally accurate. You are actually highly consistent and dedicated to your passions. It is the passions that fluctuate naturally. If you find yourself wanting new foods or flavors, do not deny yourself these inroads to higher truth. The cravings for hot spices like curry or chili peppers, or cooling agents like avocado and yogurt are truly beneficial for your system. Pay attention to your inner voice through diet and thrive. Your daily numeroscope. Laugh it up a little at work today. The energy is naturally lighter, making it a great time to have some fun. Tell a few jokes or take the time to chat with your co-workers. There is always enough time to connect in this way, as well as doing the work that needs to be done. Sometimes being social every now and then can make your work time far more productive, as things don't seem so dull. Daily Planetary Overview. Venus enters nurturing Pisces today. Whenever Venus enters Pisces, one of its favorite signs, it's a time when people want to give to others unconditionally and care for those in their group. Use this generous, loving energy to help others rather than get swept up in a sea of your own emotions. Giving to others is one way to show you care. Have a few close friends over for an intimate gathering and facilitate an atmosphere of unconditional support. Things like cooking for others and sharing intimate thoughts are ways to express love. However, it's important to set boundaries to ensure that you aren't taken for granted. This transit encourages us to look at life through rose-colored glasses and believe in happily ever after. Therefore, it's important to be clear-sighted and do some grounding work to make sure you don't fall down the storybook rabbit hole and forget about your obligations. Lead with your heart, but keep your eyes open. Sky for today. In the morning, Venus enters Pisces, the sign of its exaltation. While Venus transited Aquarius, romance was a more social prospect. We looked for ways to broaden our networks by engaging with others' intellects. Friendships that once seemed entirely platonic could have blossomed into something more. Yet now, Venus slips into the warm waters of spiritual Pisces, where merging through the power of unconditional love is the ideal. This influence causes us to feel boundaryless, and so our relationships may reflect this quality, or better, or for worse. It can be a period of bliss, where we feel closer to our loved ones than ever before. It can also amplify the tender emotions born of unrequited feelings, making this a time of longing, pining, and yearning. Venus in Pisces makes us particularly sensitive to the power of music, images, and aesthetics. Love might move us to tears, cleanse us of our sorrows, or wash over us in profound waves. We simply must be mindful that we do not get carried out to sea. After nightfall, Mercury and Pallas align in Aries, forecasting planning, strategy, and purposeful intent. Our eyes are on the prize. We know the moves to make to get us where we want to go. Feeling into our fire ensures that our independent spirit won't be dampened, and our minds may be consumed with the idea of conquest. We'll enjoy the thrill of the chase, as it provides us with an opportunity to show off our skills and impress with our personal flair. The battle we fight is one of wordplay, tact, and style. Our focus is honed, and the direct approach suits us best.